piss in her fucking asshole, game. I don't fucking understand. I don't fucking understand. I was counting the hairs on her head. The fuck is the entrance? Thank you. Oh, I got her? Okay, cool. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, I missed her. Really? Really? Must have just got him off of her. Really? I missed this. So the Kate's not running Boilo. Where are all my fucking scourge hooks? God damn. Go. Oh well. Stay here then. Can there not be another fucking exit in this entrance in She can't be getting rid of those fucking birds that quick. That's fucking cheating. She literally just got hit with those birds, and there's no fucking shit around. Am I around? No. Gotcha. Fucking running breakout, you stupid little bitch. Huh? You run a fucking breakout? There's no way you're done with. Where'd you disappear to? There's no way you've got rid of those birds already. Not without hop. You didn't hop a fucking thing. There's no way you're back over here. This is bullshit. Fucking slut. Was there not a fucking hook around? Oh, really? Did I just fucking use that hook? Where is she? How is she getting rid of these fucking things so fast? thought I heard fucking. Really? Really? I missed you? Damn it. game. Right, yeah, I can just lose them like that. That's just fine. Hold it, man. Oh my fucking god. Bitch. There's anything near. There is. Oh, really, game? Fuck am I losing her? There's no way she's this quick. When even fucking in the fucking part of that pallet. I'm done with you. Of course. You've got to be fucking joking me. Oh, okay. must be searching for Hatch then. Fucking stupid. Fucking. Mm. Realized having trouble with that Meg Thomas and she was a fucking. Yeah. She DC'd. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Not much. Not much. Sorry about that. I went to join your party and it wouldn't let me join your party. The join party option was shaded out and I couldn't highlight it, so I had to do this.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I actually set it up as invite only, and that was
Ah,
probably why. Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
damn it, damn it. Options. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. I set this one up to invite only too. That's what I figured, so I went ahead and sent you an invite. It was easier to do that than try to send you a message.
hmm Yeah, because I did the same. I did the same thing last afternoon when I played a little bit because uh, Mom and I last night went over to Mitch's house to have dinner, and but in between then I did a match and playing, and just did a survivor match because I didn't know how much time I would have,
Yeah,
and I put my headphones on, and I think just out of instinct when I put my headphones on, I did and did a check the volume or something. I started a party by accident.
yeah.
What? Oh, okay, there we go. And as soon as I went into the lobby, somebody jumped into my party and it was like, and like right when the match started, and it's like, "Hey, Rando, just do
Hey,
gens."
stay
I was
sharp.
like, "Uh, how are you?" Oh, and I went ahead and so I said I didn't mean to start this party, and no, I'm not just gonna do gens. If I said no, if I'm not just gonna go ahead and do gens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'd have been the same way. I forgot. I don't remember even making a party, let alone inviting you to my party. And then you come in here to my party and demanding me to do stuff. No, I don't think so. If I'd have had the time, if I'd have had the time, I'd have DC'd when the match started, or I would have just killed myself on hook to fuck him.
Well, well, actually, and all, and then just out of curiosity, was just like was just like, what? You don't think I can? What? You don't think I can hold up a chase or anything like that? He goes, I never played with. He's like, no, never played with you before, but I gotta. But basically, he was like, I'm just gonna try to keep the killer busy for a little bit. I was like, oh, you're one of those survivors. He goes, huh? I says, are you just playing this game just to mess with the killer? He's like, and then he just stopped. And I says, if that's the kind of match you're gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and DC right now, and leave you to it because sometimes I like to play killer, and I'm sick and tired of frickin' survivors like you. They got nothing better to do than to just go ahead and play grab ass with the killer. And I was like, and then he goes, well, what else is there to do in this game? I was like, escape.
Yeah, I
You know what I
understand.
mean?
I understand
Yeah.
understand getting chases with the killers is the funnest part of the game, but there is a time that you need to stop and do the objective so we can get out and actually get points.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Well,
it's like in baseball. It's like, yes, I love hitting home runs all the time, but a good base hit fucking scores a run more times than than a home run. So
yeah. Well. Also, I was explaining to him, and I said, you do know that this is a team game, right? And then he goes, yeah. He goes, yeah. He's like, yeah. You're being a team member by doing the gens. You know what I mean?
that's messed up. I'd give
Yeah.
him more.
Yeah. At that point, I was like, I was just doing a gen. At this point, and then he just kept going. Literally with the other person who was online, we're just kind of going back and forth, just plotting ways to go ahead and just mess with the killer. I just said, are you both heroes? He says, well, yeah. He goes, oh, okay. Well, guess what? I said, well, right now, just because I don't play every waking day of the thing, because I actually work, I would like to go ahead and try to pip up. But you know what? Fuck this. So I went ahead and just been the biggest pain in the ass fly in a wall I could be. Like when they were going, because I was running Bond, and I saw where they were hiding, and literally just hopped on with the killer and just led them to everywhere there was,
Damn.
and shut down the party right when I started doing that too.
Oh yeah. It's like you guys got one more chance to play the game normal. If not, I'm gonna shut the party down, and you're not gonna like what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, I love being chased by the killer, but I also want the killer to stop chasing. I want the killer to realize that it's time to stop chasing me because I've ran him for a gen and a half, 2 gens or whatever, and I can heal up or whatever, and then go to get some gen points so I don't fucking lose a pip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would still play,
And also,
and I would still play that way, being like Eero 1 or even in Eero itself, in Eero or just Eero 1 itself. I'd still play like that because the name of the game is to escape and to beat the killer, and the way you beat the killer is by escaping. So if you don't escape, i.e., help the objectives and do some gens or whatever like that, then you don't win.
yeah. And also, if you're an Eero, that's all the more opportunity to be a better team player, because at that point, you can play a lot more riskier, I should say, have a lot more balls.
Oh yeah,
Be
I would
able to
like
help, yeah.
When I get an Eero, especially like I get to Eero. Sorry about that. I was
That's
moving my
alright.
hair out of my eyes. But yeah, I got to Eero 3 last time, or no, not last time, time before last. And yeah, I played careful and still worked on gens and played for Dean, but I also would take chases more, be able to felt more like taking chases.
Oh, clown!
Fucking hate this fucking clown. My bad. That was my fault.
Ah, that's alright.
But yeah, I'm like I said, when I get to Eero, like I said in the time before, I actually somehow got up to Eero 3 for like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I played a little more bold, a lot more trying to do this, trying to do that. I think that's what got me into running head on so much. Is I was like, I'm in Eero 3, I'll run head on, stun the killer, and just burn the aggro or whatever, and just got me into a different playing style. But I still did gens and tried to keep the killer from the gens and escape and everything. You know, there's, you know, A, I still had points to get, and B, you know, I'm still on a team. But like I said, I played just a wee bit more bolder because, like I said, I was in Aero. Like I would try to stick a gin before, stick a gin or grab a chase when I usually don't grab a chase. See a killer face camp and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get this motherfucker off, and then that'd be my whole entire. Always running dead mans. Oh, I'm glad I didn't do that, Jen. We would have been. Yeah, I really fucking hate the clown. I really fucking hate the clown. Like, I think he's the most next to the doctor, one of the most bullshit killers in the game. Like, no skill or anything like that outside of throwing bottles, but you don't even have to hit nobody. It's not like the Huntress or the Trickster or the Gunslinger where you actually have to hit somebody with your fucking projectile. No, you just gotta hit and get near them, and they're affected by the projectile. The Huntress, you actually gotta hit somebody. You know, actually aim and hit and play with skill.
That's right. Goddamn, I forgot his fucking dead man switch. Let's go. That way. Where'd you go?
Over here.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, we're fucked.
Oh yeah.
We're fucked.
Every single gen. What?
Yeah, I don't even know.
As long as they don't do any gens over there behind the shack, we'll be okay.
There's a gen over there. I think we're already 3 gen because the gen I was working on that I got pushed off of was right next to the gen that got done, and we're down to 2 gens, so I'm pretty sure that one got done. So there's that one. Run around and see if this one here.
Well, there's a single right now over here, and I know there's one still in the shack.
And there's this one. So yep. They did the one I got pushed off of. So yeah, we got a nice little triangle of 3 done that we can. Yeah, this one does not. I hope nobody's on this one. Nobody's on this one. No, leave. No. Thank you. I don't know where this Claudette's at, but I just pulled Dwight. Dwight jumped on the gen with basically 3 gen, just 4 gens right in a row, and I waved at him and pointed. It's like, you get off this gen, and he actually listened to me.
Well, I almost got the single unit in the corner done, but it's not on that side of the map.
Oh, that's fine. If they keep him busy in main building where I'm watching them at, and I don't blow a skill check, we might be okay.
Okay.
Over here. Well, there's Jolt. I didn't mean for you to die, Mr. Man. I just wanted you to not do that gen. You might be in good shape.
Okay. Where are you at?
Oh. That gen that just got dead man. I totally fucking forgot he had dead man. He must. I don't know. I think he might have chili, because he just came straight over to me. That or he's checking the gen. There's no way that hits me. There's no way that hits me.
Were you doing gen in the building?
No, I was doing a gen outside the building.
Okay.
Sorry. Not sorry. Come get you here in a second, Leon. Let me heal up. Fucking life saved me there. I was able to. He missed a hit, and I was able to kind of spin him a little bit, and then I hit life, and I ran away.
Yeah. Alright, Beard Arc, don't kill yourself. Somebody's gonna be there. God!
I'm heading there. I
Awesome.
just had to feel. I just had to.
Thank you.
I just had to
Thank
heal
you,
up.
Dwight. Thank you, Dwight. Yes. Okay, this clown is inexperienced.
I can tell.
No,
was one-
Dwight. No.
That's. I
Move
was.
him away. Run him away.
There you go. I'm gonna place this here.
Yep. Wasn't paying
Nice.
attention. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, looks like what's his name's on that gen. Maybe I can go ahead and see if I can help the Dwight get.
Alright, there's a flashlight in there. Where is the
Come on,
Dwight?
Dwight, you got to. He's by Shack.
He would have to go all the way
Come
across
on.
the map, wouldn't he?
Come on. Okay,
I hear
I
it.
took heat. I'm taking heat. Taking heat. I hope this asshole's got this door running. Oh my god.
What?
The door's 99.
Oh yeah, he's probably afraid of
I need
Bloodborne.
to- God, okay, I'm hit. Okay, I'm being pushed out. Yep, I would have made it without being hit.
Itch.
Alright, I got my challenge with Claudette.
See if they get out. Yep. Alright, Dwight's the only one left. And I'm glad he got off that gen
Really?
when he. I'm glad he got off that gen when he did, or we might have been. Or he probably would have been fucked. Yeah, go, dude. Go, 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 go.
Go, you idiot!
Oh, he just spun him. You going the wrong way, buddy.
You're lucky, motherfucker, that he missed that last hit. You were so fucking lucky. Because if he would have got hooked and killed, I would have been double pissed because I went out on a lamb to go ahead and save his ass.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And I never have fun playing against the clown, so fuck the clown.
Ah, he was a baby Dwight too. He didn't play like a noob, but that is a baby Dwight.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Pop, Jolt, Dead, Sloppy. No BB and C, but he probably was using Dead Man's as his position
Yeah.
finder.
I think it's just. I think after I thought about it, I think it was just him hearing me on the gen.
Mm. Yep, and he was adding at his ammunitions, even though the fucking clown already can carry 8. He pushed it up to 10, and he increased how big the freaking cloud is. So
I had a feeling because he was hitting me. He was hitting me in areas where it's just like, really, that cloud shouldn't be hitting me. Does that make sense? Again, I still say it's a bit of a no skill player because you don't have to hit somebody with them. You just gotta hit around them.
Mm.
Take this. Oh, you gotta be joking.
You just get an error.
No, I was on level 50 with Alita, and I had like 43,000 blood points. I was like, I should be able to level her to prestige her. And by the time I got done finishing out the blood web, which wasn't too much, I only had like 13,000.
Oh,
So I couldn't.
bullshit.
Yeah, so I can't. So I had to run over to Rebecca real quick.
Yeah, I got one pit before I go ahead and re-hit. So I was gonna put a bloody, but I'm gonna wait until I can try to get this other pip, just because of the luck we have with bloodies.
Oh yeah. It's like everybody's got that mentality. That one TTVer that I was watching, that I seen on that Aaron Duke video, to where he was just like, "Oh, bloody party streamers! It's an act of it's a war of declaration, or whatever, act of declaring war, and blah blah blah. It's gonna be a super sweaty match. So I'm just gonna kill you." And it's like, no, we just want blood points. You know what I mean? We're not trying to be
Yeah.
sweaty or anything. We just want blood point. We just want a little extra blood points for our efforts, man.
I actually asked a killer because I was able to get 3 survivor matches before I had to go and leave. Because
Yeah.
and also I mean the first one I had a freaking I actually got to hatch out because the killer was like quickly figured out that I was siding with him because I prevent him from getting a head-on stun because I literally saw
I got stunned by a pallet, and I was literally stuck on a rock when I got stunned by the pallet. But since the corner of the pallet was near me when it hit the rock I was stuck on, I got stunned.
Yep. So he let me hatch out. The other match I did was a killer that just just played as dicky as you possibly can. I just responded back to him because it's like, dude, you realize there were bloody party streamers up, right? Actually, there was 3 bloody party streamers and a flan. I
Yeah.
was the only one who didn't put up anything. I put up a cake because that's what I had at the time. I was like, dude, you got to realize. I said, dude, if you because he was playing um Nemesis, but he could have played it. You could tell that he was really good at Nemesis, but he played it in such a way that was just like stomp, stomp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, and I told him, I was like, dude, you look like that you're pretty decent at killer. Why? I said, why not try to stretch the freaking bloodies out? I mean, go the distance. And he goes, he goes, he goes. I was getting many blood points as I possibly can. Boo-hoo that you suck. I was like, really? I was the one who had. I was like, really? I was the one who had your ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of doctor.
Fucking A. It's just giving me all the fucking killers I fucking hate going against.
Well, I
Every
hate to
time I go
say
against
it,
a doctor,
but there's gonna be a scourge of doctor just because.
every time I go against a doctor, I put I have no fun no matter if I escape or not. And I've always and if that doctor played shitty, I block him. And you
Unfortunately,
should know I don't like playing against doctors, especially it sounds like this type of a doctor.
well, what sucks is that one of the final challenges to move on is basically having to play like a complete asshole doctor. Because the challenge is that you got to throw on monitor and abuse and hit 3 survivors at the same time while in chase.
You want this? You want this? You can have it. You got proof thyself. You can have this, Mr. Dwight. I didn't know it was all 3 together.
Yep. We got all these fucking goddamn. Yep, that's what I fucking thought. Got a fucking gen in the main room. Okay, if he wants to play like this shit.
That was his big blast.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's just
Yeah, this is the bar
He's
match.
just- pretty much.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I think I know what he's trying to fucking do.
What's that?
He's trying to wait till all the gens get done. He's gonna stay in that position. And he's gonna start a chase with one person trying to get us all by the door, fire off his blast, and he gets the challenge. Yeah, fortunately there's no real chance on that side of the wing. Although I'm destroying every totem I fucking see, because he's either A, trying to do this shit for a challenge, B, letting a gen rush happen so that way he can try to destroy with no end. God damn it, really?
Like I know I've got killed a couple of times the past couple of days, but I feel like I've escaped more than I've got killed. So my MMR should be going up a little bit. You know, I've been having decent matches. Why am I still getting stuck with bullshit farm matches like this? Is there one? Is there? Yes, there is.
Alright,
Oh, that works.
I'll meet you by the back door.
Yep. Yeah, me and Dwight are already there. You serious, Dwight? Are you fucking serious? Fucking farm match like this and you're gonna fucking weirdo.
Yep.
And the Dwight was opening the door and I was just kind of running around doing some stuff and just killing time or whatever, and then he just 99's the door and runs off. So I'm just like, really?
Yep, of course. Fucking farm match still only fucking safety.
Oh yeah. We didn't get no chases and hardly any benevolence. Or, no benevolence. We got some benevolence, I guess, just because the game was nice to us.
Waste of light orb.
Yep. I hate that shit.
Especially even too when you're like one pip away from another rollover, and it's like,
Yeah.
God, really?
At least you didn't lose a pip.
Yeah, true. Really, it's not until you get to like the higher golds in Eero that you can far match down pips. But
Yeah. And with him doing that, you couldn't even run up to him and like run around him and get chase points.
Yep. Yep. Well, even if you run around the killer, if the killer doesn't look at you and start moving forward,
No, as long as you run
yeah,
through his, as long as you run through his red stain, it'll show that it won't give you a chase, but it'll give you bold points and it'll also give you stealth points for being in his terror radius. Now he's running around him and like you pass his red stain. Sometimes if he's like spinning or whatever, if they're spinning or whatever, sometimes it'll give you a chase point. It give you like an escape chase or something, but you don't get very many points for it. But it's better than nothing.
yeah,
Just depending on how the AFK area is, whether he's an actual AFK or he's just standing around doing nothing, or actually moving or whatever.
or
But that's what I do on, especially if I get in golds and mid silvers. I usually try to find a killer and like do a couple circles around him and whatnot just to be on the safe side. Try to get some, at the very least get some, oh, at the very least get some like bold points and stealth points. And if he's swinging, try to catch a hit so someone can heal me up, and then try to get someone to get hit so they can heal themselves. So I can try to get some other points out of it too. But he wasn't even doing that. What am I doing? That's right. I gotta drop stuffs. Use pebble. I'm not gonna use a purple. That's done. Yellow. I like 16 white words with her, some bitch.
nice.
Well, it seems like every time I load up with her, someone on the team would load up with almost the exact same outfit. So I would just switch to someone real quick, or I just wouldn't use white wards with her. And yeah, I've got up to about 16 of them with her.
Mhm.
And now I don't use them as much. I don't use them as much hardly anymore, unless if I'm running like a commodious toolbox with like a wire spool or something. I only have one or two of, then I might use it. But yeah, for the most part, I don't use white wards like I used to because the med kits are pretty much all the same.
Well, with me, truth be told, I'm only using white wards for add-ons. That's really it. Because it's kind of sad. It is very, very sad that the actual item of itself has is proven itself to be kind of well because it just still isn't feasible. At the end of the day, it is a team-based game, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean. You're still in charge of your own destiny. And after a player drops, and I hate to say it, when it comes 3-1, to tell the team element starts to unravel. When it goes down to 2-1, it's every man for his fucking self. Because of how
Yeah,
the
for the
design.
most part, yeah. If we're swifted up though, it's a different story. But yeah, if we're like a 4 man or 3 man swift, yeah, we might use mid kits on each other and know what's going on. But solo queuing, yeah, you need to use med kits on yourself
Oh yeah.
because you're not going to get healed up.
And actually, and even really thinking about it, with when they fixed Sloppy Butcher before the update and everything, in a way, that kind of did eliminate people being able to re-heal and chase. You know what I mean? Because
Oh, you have to kill a sloppy butcher and you stop. Yeah, you're not going to be able to finish
yeah,
what you
you're
heal.
not gonna be able to finish the heal, and I mean that was one of the reasons why they gave Lethal a little bit more teeth. But you know what I mean? Got
Yeah.
to be kidding me,
What's that?
Trapper.
It's not Trapper. That's Pyramid Head.
Okay, sorry, it was the same music. The same opening music for Pyramid Head is for the Trapper. So.
I always pay attention to the. I always pay attention to the little, like little tubular bell stuff.
I mean, for a while there, it was a real pain in the ass because the Trapper, the Hag, and the Nurse, all music were pretty much the same. No,
Oh, yeah.
the Trapper, the Hillbilly, and the Hag all.
The Nurse had pretty much the same music until they changed it too, and I'm the
Yeah.
same way with the pig.
Mhm.
A pig sometimes makes me think the Trapper's around. Then I'll see like a saw box, and I'm like, oh, never mind. I don't know how I fucking juked him.
And I love how like I am literally seeing two gens on the hill in line with each other.
Oh yeah.
Going over there and around, see if I can go ahead and get at least one gen done.
Oh, they're killing
Oh,
themselves.
come on, dude! God damn it, just because we're just trying to grade out one gen that was just like had a D stick me away.
See? Thought I heard him around me. Okay, that's what I heard. All right, yeah. He must be running the ad. He might be running the add-on when I don't know. He hasn't kicked a G, and I don't see any.
Oh, Deathbound! Yay!
I'll hide this over here somewhere. What's that at? Oh, that's all the way over there.
Yeah, that pretty.
He might have Tinkerer. Now that I think about it.
All right.
Because I heard him near me, dragging his thing. I guess he was chasing near the Claudette, and he didn't realize I was on a gen or just decided to leave me. And I heard him dragging his thing in the ground like he does, but I didn't hear no heartbeat. And all of a sudden, the heartbeat came back. And then I was trying to
Here
figure
we
out what
go.
he would be running.
God
Tinkerer,
damn
because he
it,
hasn't
come
kicked a
on,
gen.
really? Stop clipping me on a stupid fucking bush.
I was playing yesterday in the Suffocation Pit, I think it was. It was one of the McMillan maps, and just in the middle of the ground, there's just like an invisible wall that stopped me as killer, and I had to literally go around it because I couldn't go through it.
You're literally gonna run me all over the fucking map. And again, how did he close the fucking distance so quick?
Yeah, I don't know. I was playing a while ago with Artist, and I was having trouble closing distances.
you.
Told you there was people over there.
Yeah.
I can't believe that worked. Oh, bullshit! I'm getting
What the-
sick and fucking tired of this. I'm really getting sick and fucking tired of everybody else getting the fucking grab, and while I'm in the locker trying to head on them, even though they're not fucking. Even though I should be getting the head on, I believe. But yet, whenever whenever I'm the fucking killer, I'm getting head on when I'm fucking standing across the goddamn map. I'm really getting fucking sick and tired of that.
Come on. Pre-drop that.
Oh my god, where is he at? Is he tunneling? No, he's after the other Claudette for some reason.
Yeah, he was on my ass like crazy for a while.
Yeah, we was trying to get away from him and he just kept following us.
Come on, Claudette. Holy shit.
Okay.
I just realized there's 3 freaking Claudettes.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that in the lobby?
No.
Oh yeah, the only one that's not a Claudette is me.
Well, and we're down. Oh my god, Claudette, figure out how to do this goddamn you know what? Yeah. Heal! Heal! Oh my god. There we go, here we go, there we go.
And you can come right back.
Yep.
How much we can get out of here. See if we can't go ahead and breed you out.
Yep. Yep, there
Let's go.
goes, there goes Deathbound.
Oh, and he's right there.
Okay, I'm working on a gem by the 2-story building.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about, the little. All right, I'm over here. I'm pretty much across the map doing another gen.
Yeah.
I was gonna come and help you to just get that knocked out, but then I got a gen right here that's pretty much hidden. Or is hidden as best you can on this map.
Yeah. It all depends. Really, it all depends on how long the Claudette can hold.
Well, if it's the one that was getting chased a while ago, which I think it was, she can hold. She can hold pretty good. Thought I seen him.
Yeah.
Thought I seen him. Yeah. Yep. He's got Tinkerer.
Okay.
That's a confirm. That's a confirmation on Tinkerer.
Gotcha.
He lost his terror radius, but I heard his thing dragging against the ground, and you're about at 70%.
Pick up. If he picks up, I might be able to get this done and disappear. Or maybe I'm not gonna be able to fucking disappear.
He's got barbecue and chili. He knows where I'm at.
Again! Bullshit! I was through, clear of the vault. Should not be a hit. Can't. Let's go. Oh yeah, you don't like it that I got.
Oh fuck! What did I do that for?
I'm doing something kind of shitty, but I'm doing it.
Oh, he Morator.
Was she cursed?
I think so. Because he didn't run into Moray, so yeah, she had to be cursed.
working on Shack Gen. And if he can disappear, and if you can avoid him disappear, it's probably gonna be me, but.
Oh, did he see me? Yes, that was a fat miss, buddy.
%60.
He's left me.
Okay. There goes Tinker. %80.
Nice. I was able to actually bamboozle him with some head-on flashbang.
Get to a door. There he is. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm at the far door.
Okay. Which one's the far door?
I guess it was the one farthest from you. I don't know.
Okay,
It's not the one on the
I'm
flat.
at main building.
It's from that. I don't know exactly where it is from there. It's open. Let's see where you at.
Okay.
Main building.
I see it. I'm in the door, but I'm gonna need an escort. I'm gonna need an escort.
He's coming.
Damn it! Come on. I need an escort.
Like, I don't know where you're at.
I'm coming right to the door. Yep, there we go. Bitch. Fuck you. Yes. Dude, you know how long it's been since you and I were able to actually grind out a gen and escape with 2 in?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And you was far enough ahead. You didn't get hit with the torment thing, and I was able to blind him one last time.
Mm. All right, trail force penance. Trail, distressing, deathbound. He did not have Tinker.
Okay, so he did have Trail of Torment. Yeah. The only thing that was throwing me off on that is that's why I was doing it. But the only thing that was throwing me off on that is I wasn't seeing yellow gens all over the place.
Yeah.
As much as his terror radius fell down, I wasn't seeing yellow gens all over the place.
I think how we were able to pull that off was that the gens were done in such a way that there was no 3 gens. The gens were literally across the map for once.
Oh yeah, when
Yep.
you said you was on the gen where you was at, I was all the way across the map on the other when I hopped on that gen and almost got that one done before he found me, and then I was able to keep him busy long enough for you to get that one done that was across the other all the way across the map again. So yeah, we had a pretty decent spread. He was probably looking at the spread going, well, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because I did that before at the end game with like 2 or 3 people left, look around the spread and go, well, they're going to get this shit done. But yeah,
Yep.
that wasn't bad.
Well, also I did something else that kind of helped me. I went ahead and ate the person that dies med kit, so that gave me, and then when I used my
I did
head,
the same thing.
yeah, so I would have had another heal, but yet again, I was in a perfect angle for attack to get a fast vault. Wasn't a fast vault, but yet I still cleared it through, but yet I still got hit.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's the kind of hits I'm getting really sick and tired of this game. When you clear the fucking vault, just because
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it really being. I don't remember it being that ubiquitous back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, I remember you get vault hits, but the killers, it wasn't that easy. I don't know if they made it easier because of how short Sadago was or what. I don't know.
I'm guessing because, like I said, I mean, it seems like that. I mean, even I am starting to get a little bit better at the vault hit, which anymore it's like literally every time somebody goes for it, unless I can clearly tell they're going to go ahead and make it, You know what I mean? But any other time, I go for it every single time because there was many times where like literally they go for the and they sit and it's like that should have been a hit, but I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I had a few. I played killer. I played killer most of the night last night before I passed out, and there was a couple of hits. There was a couple of hits that were like that where they got through, one big step on me, and I still swung and got the hit, and I'm just like, that was generous game. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Claudette or whoever the hell I hit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'll fucking take it. This game's been fucking me for a long time as Survivor, so you know.
Yep. Well, also I was at least I still cleared my um cleared God I can't talk clear cleared the life so that way I had a huge sprint ahead and I was like, well, I'm gonna go. My dance with me is proc, so he's gonna take him a second to go ahead and see the blood trails. I'm gonna go ahead and run and quick and quiet through the main building, so that way it'll be harder for him to go ahead and reestablish. And at that time, I saw the door, and that's when he decided to reset because he probably figured I was going for the other door, so he went ahead and tried to shortcut me through.
Oh yeah, he probably looked and seen the other door didn't even have any lights on it, let alone open. And was like, all right, the other door's open. I'm heading that way, and then they caught you in the crossfire,
Mm-hmm.
and I was able to cross up the crossfire, and we all got out.
Oh yeah, because he was one of those killers that would track you no matter how far ahead he got, just because he got that one angle of attack on you, and he's got the scratch marks. You know.
Oh yeah, that's what he was doing to me until yeah, that's what he was doing to me until I got far enough away from him a couple of times where he was just like, "You're too far away. I'm gonna leave you alone."
Yeah. Like I said, what was kind of saving me was dancing me and quick and quiet. But the problem is he was still tracking the blood pools, and that's what sucks about uh, running life sometimes is even if they get their motherfucking goddamn bullshit hit in the life, they still can track you with your blood pools, you know,
Oh yeah.
even when dance with me procs.
Let's run this. Dose of opportunity.
Because I actually like asked some people on the threads. I was like, why don't people like using some of these other runs, like ones that I thought that were pretty OP perks, like Dance Me, one of them, and one of them they said most killers can get the hit on the vault, and even though you don't got any scratch marks, they still can track your blood pools. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, but
That just means they don't know how to use Dance with Me,
yeah,
in my opinion. I'm just saying. That's just. I don't care how long they've been playing the game. If that's their answer, because the killers can see the blood pools, then you don't know exactly how to use Dance with Me, in my opinion. Because whenever I have Dance with Me and I'm injured and leaving blood pools, I usually just don't give a shit and just run around fast vault all over the place and whatnot. But if I'm not injured, that's when I try not to get hit when I get vault, so I can use Dance with Me to my advantage.
yeah.
Because you don't have any scratch marks. There are no blood pools to worry about, so you don't have to worry about it. And still, there's been many a times because blood pools do go away if you're far enough ahead of the killer to where you can get the vault, and proc Dance with Me, and then the blood pools fade before he can get around where he heard you fast vault if you're not running quick and quiet. And those blood pools fade, he loses where you're at because there's no scratch marks and no blood pools, because the scratch marks stay a little longer than the blood pools, I believe. But still, though, either way, if you're far enough ahead of him, it's still a good perk. Far enough ahead of the killer, it's still a great perk because you can, like I said, you can hit a vault, not leave any scratch marks, and then, like I said, if he does still happen to he pulls the
Did
blood, or
that's points locked in to go towards a pick.
yeah,
So
oh yeah,
yeah. So that's the thing with me. And but what I've been seeing like on the threads is that the whole survivor strategy is way different from ours, for better or for worse.
oh yeah, what do you mean?
Funny, I have to that we play to run, evade, and disappear. Run, evade, and disappear, and keep the killer busy that way. Everybody else on the thread said, no, that's wrong. The job for the person who gets discovered is to keep the chase going for as long as possible, keep him in your view, and keep him in one area. I was like, yeah, one problem with that. If he hits you, you're going to drop in that area. Then he might just camp you out, you know? It was like it's like not the first time I got sniped in when I was dealing with a team, like the first time I ever
Yeah, it's
made
like
a mistake. I mean, they were saying like, okay, he's on you, keep him in quadrant 4. Why are you running out? Why are you running out? I was like, dude, he's on me. If you want to do something, take the heat. Take the
oh yeah,
heat.
be a team player.
Yeah, and then it goes 60% on this gen. Drop. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm down. All right. Let him go into phase 2. I was like, oh really? You're just gonna let me dangle on here? You're like, dude. He was like,
Oh no, that's Trapper. That's Trapper. Trapper.
even worse. What the fuck? What the fuck? Again. I wanted the pallet to drop. God, I'm getting sick and tired of this.
But now, the way I feel this game is if the killer's on, you run from the killer.
Yes.
And you try to lose the killer. And if
Fast
you can
ball.
lose the killer,
Again.
and if you lose the killer, you lose the killer. You did your thing. You wasted the killer's time,
Iron Grasp.
and you lost him. And now he can't. And now he's having trouble. Now he's got to look for someone else, which takes more time for him to look for something. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to be, whether they are or not. Not everybody wants to loop the killer for 5 gens, because I can see how that would get boring after like 3 or 4 games of just, all right, I've looped the killer for 16 gens in the past 5 games. Can I do something else, guys? You know what I mean? Can we switch roles or whatever? You know what I mean? Because that, as much as it is boring to hit the fucking left button every time it comes around. On a gen, you sit there and stare at a gen or whatever. I wouldn't mind. I do like that little break in between to catch my breath, reestablish myself. Maybe reset if I've been injured.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And that was the thing. And that was the thing, because I went ahead and just died right there on the hook. He goes, dude, why'd you kill yourself, man? I said, well, apparently this is good. I'm nothing more but your freaking cannon fodder in this match, so what's the fucking point?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, they DC'd. Wow.
Oh, I know why they DC'd, and I don't fucking blame them. I know why they fucking DC'd.
Why's that?
Because they got iron grabs to the fucking basement. It's a goddamn trapper. All he's doing is laying traps all around the fucking shack because...
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's running a fucking Amore at that too.
Like I said, I'd let you get me off the first hook, but not the second hook.
Yeah.
If you get hooked again and you want to die and you don't want to get on hook, I won't. But
Gotcha.
First hook, you still got a chance. Yeah, if you don't want to get a Amore,
Yep.
oh
Yep.
wow.
Yep. Bullshit. Go away, Mia. Go away. Go
Well,
away.
he's gonna come over here. He's really coming over here. Is that the only hook that was nearby, guy? Would like to go back to that gin. Oh, he's heading my way. Great.
Good. The frickin' Nia put two and two together. Good.
Really? This is ridiculous.
Yep, there it is. Went upstairs, grabbed the trap. Nia's going down there. He's up. He's actually going to try to find Nia. Watch it, watch it, watch it. There's a trap by the stairs. And there goes Nia. What a worthless piece of shit. Wow, and it worked for Nia. Oh, that sucks.
She made him back out.
Yeah. And she's still keeping him.
Oh yeah. I'm right next to I'm on that gen right next to him.
Yep.
Yeah, fucking need some popcorn.
And the funny thing is he hasn't kicked another gen. There's a one gen you're on that's like 99. That if you get that done, and you
Nice.
find that other gen is 99, this match is. And he's still, and he's, oh my god. Yeah, when you get done fucking. Yeah, when you're done and you edit and stream this video, this needs to be a perfect example of how not to play PvD as killer.
Hey Nora.
Ha!
Oh, he finally got you, babe.
Yeah, well, she screwed up and let it happen.
I think if she'd have stayed on the combine, it'd been fine.
She tried. She tried. But she missed and she ramped off by accident.
And that gen I was on, pop it real quick. He has a second to hang. I hear it. Oh no, did he kick it? No, this ain't the right one.
Yeah, I thought it was closer to Shaq or whatever one that was. Is it over there in the corner?
That one there? No, that one's dead. This one's dead. So I'm gonna have to just do it. I'm just gonna have to start one of them. I think he may have kicked. I don't know. I thought there, like I said, I could have swore I was on one that that didn't get finished. That was pretty close.
Yeah, like I said, I swear you were on one that was like right. Could it be behind the shack?
Sorry, I'm right next to the door anyway, so. Damn. She held him for like fucking 90 seconds a while ago, and now she can't even fucking hold him for 2.
Well,
Oh, is he going? Is he fucking?
going for the fourth. Nope,
slugging?
nope,
Oh
nope.
no, he picked him.
Oh, that's what fucking happened.
What's that?
She switched back them too many times.
Ah. You got a second to hang, sweetheart. You still might be able to get this door.
But also, he has an Amore running, so.
Yeah, that's true, but she's not killing herself, so. Nope.
I hate to say, but in this situation, if I was on hook, I would give you hatch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A, prevents the fucker from getting an Amore, and B, it prevents him from getting another hook under its belt.
Please hurry up and die. Thank you.
Yep, and if hatch is gonna spawn, it's gonna spawn my killer shack. So.
Hurry up and spawn, goddammit. Right here. Really? Where you at?
Main building. I just checked this main building. God damn it.
Fucking great. Fucking great. And I can't DC either.
Yeah, but I hit the wrong fucking button. I really don't give a shit what he was running, because anything he was running he wasn't fucking using. I know I sound like a broken record on this, but I honestly believe it should be fucking justified. Whenever a match gets started, in wherever the campfire is in that back area, there should be a silhouette of the killer where you're going to face, so that way we can go ahead and say, nope, out of this lobby.
Or at the very least, as you're loading in, it tells you who you're going up against, so you can make the decision there to crash out or whatever. When people see map offerings, they crash out all the time. So.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't even do that just because of how much that would hold up and mess up the game. Because whenever you crash out, you got to go through the whole cycle of the game reloading, going ahead and going back to the screen and rebooting up. If the silhouette there in the lobby, everybody can just lobby on out, reset, restart, and it wouldn't fuck with the game that much. And if the killers want to bitch and moan that I can't get a match going with this killer, I keep getting lobby hop, nobody wants to play, I was like, pick a different killer. There we go. Just pick a fucking different killer. You know, and
Yeah, because that's way better. That's way better than you getting into the match and someone finds out, oh, I'm going against a nurse or a trapper or a skull merchant, so they just kill themselves on hook or DC. I would rather have to wait an extra 2 or 3 minutes for a lobby to get someone in if I'm wanting to play against this trapper or whatever killer it is I see back there.
yeah,
Back there, if I want someone that just don't want to lobby hop or wants to play or don't mind playing against that killer, I don't mind waiting a couple extra minutes for them to find some more people because there are other people jumping out. But like I said, I would rather that than have to fucking deal with a three on one fucking scenario all of a sudden because someone a DC because they don't want to go against the nurse or whatever.
exactly. You see, in my opinion, that works for all because if you know the killer you're facing, yes, I know all the killer mains are gonna bitch and moan. They'll be like, well, they'll build their builds around us. They know who we are. I said, maybe, but you realize that there's only a
You guys
minute
they get to do the
reset
same.
that
They
build.
get
yeah.
Well, not only that, they get a chance to do the same thing.
Exactly.
I.e., all survivors are pretty much the same whenever it comes to running and whatnot. They don't get to see our perks, but if there's been many a time that you've said, and I know other killers I've seen on YouTube, whatnot, that said that they didn't have Lightborn on, and they seen one or two people, depending on how bad of a day it's been and who the killer is. 1 or 2 people or 3 people with flashlights, and they go and put Lightborn on and maybe enduring, so they can because they feel like they might get stunned with pallets afterwards, and they've just built around a team. They just built around some information they have that we don't have.
Yep.
We don't get to see their add-ons. We don't get to see who they are. We don't get to check. You know what I mean? We don't get to see where we're going or anything like that. They at the very least get to see who it is, what type of outfit they have on. If they have a certain type of outfit on, they can be, oh, that's a Dwelf Dwight. I'm not going to play in this lobby because he's probably going to be toxic towards me or try to be toxic towards me or whatever, because it's just how the way the thing is in the oeuvre in the community or whatever. It just seems like people that run certain characters with certain skins, everybody's like, oh, they're going to be toxic or they're going to be hard. Deal with or whatever else. Killer I very rarely play and am terrible at, like super terrible at, like one of the worst killers I can play. Like if you go against me, I'll miss you with every hatchet just about. Even though I have been practicing, I'm still pretty terrible. And it put me up. My first one was a 46, a 40 something, a 20 something, and like a 35. Dipped out, dipped back in. We was just a fucking farm.
Yep.
God damn.
And the killer's running a fucking Black Ward.
And then the next lobby I got pulled into was like a 40 something, a 50 something, a 25, and like a 30 something. And I'm just like, nope. And hopped in. And then I had like a couple single digits, and I had like a 45 pop in. I'm like, nope. It's just like, if I can do that as killer, you should, at the very, very bottom basement level, you should be able to see what prestige level your killer is.
Yeah.
If you don't, even if you don't know who the killer is, you should be able to see that you're going against a no prestige killer or a 50 prestige or 100 prestige killer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they get to know your prestige before the match starts and whatnot. So I think that's only fair, because like I said, if I load up in a lobby, a solo queue, knowing my MMR and how good I'm not, and I see in the background. Freddy, 100 prestige. I don't care if it's a Freddy. I don't care if it's a Ghostface. I don't care if it's the little bitty fucking Muppet baby with the plastic knife. If it's 100 prestige, I'm dipping out and going to find a different lobby.
Exactly. And go and just rounding back to the main thing I said. Thing that would do that also would prevent a time period where it's like one popular killer is pretty much dominating the entire game. Whether
Sounds like the nurse. It is the nurse.
Yeah.
No, that's the trapper. That's the hag. My bad, the hag.
Gotcha. I mean, like when Ghostface was being the scourge of DVD for the longest time there because the movie was out and he got buffed up.
Oh,
if somebody
hell, I still see shit.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
So if somebody comes in and be like, oh, I want to get on this Ghostface wagon to get some easy kills going. Oh shit, here it comes. Or here she comes. I'd be like, oh shit, I can't get a fucking match going. I had to wait a good 5 or 10 minutes to get a match. Everybody's lopping out because we don't want to see Ghostface no more. Pick a different killer. And also that'll force people to actually, maybe start testing out. Start bringing out their confidence.
Oh yeah.
Like with me, I finally started playing a little bit with my Myers and playing a little bit with different killers just because I got sick and tired of everybody being on the doctor bandwagon. And because everybody was on the doctor bandwagon, everybody was running builds to go ahead and get around them. Or we're just dipping out, in game.
Oh yeah.
So
I was like, there was one time I was I guess a lot of people was seeing him or not, but I was playing Michael Myers and I got like 2 DCs and one of them was an Xbox and I was like, hey, what the fuck? I don't know why you DC'd. I'm not that great of a killer. He's like, well, I'm just tired of seeing Michael. This is like my 5th one, or it's like, all right, whatever. I completely understand, but yeah, if you seen me as Michael, you'd been like, I don't want to play against Michael again. You know what I mean? Same way with the Ghostface. People just DC him because it's Ghostface at that one time. It was, they're over there. I don't have smash yet. Shit.
Yeah, I think I can get this gen. Okay, good. Yep, somebody got him off. Good. Up and it looks like then we got a bitch trapper.
Oh yeah.
Well, as soon as they got off, both of them immediately came injured and went right on to Lucy Steele, who got him off foot. Like another example too. That also would help fight fucking goddamn bitch ass. Nice. I think that may have been the Valor.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But that would actually probably stop people from playing fucking bitch style too. Because people can build around, be like, okay, we're going to be facing a hag. Let's go ahead and put on off the record and all this other shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So,
I get getting stuck on.
that takes a lot longer than it should. Yep, let's go. Wow. That's a bunch of fucking horse shit.
What's that?
Didn't take them long to figure out how to. Didn't take that long to figure out how to fucking redo bitch traps. Up, Hex Plaything.
Ah.
Yep, she bitch traps near the hook, but then she bitch traps in a position behind me that I can't fucking see. Yeah, you can wipe away her bitch traps, but watch it.
Make your choice.
Yep. Alright, that's my fucking challenge.
What type of fucking bullshit lunge is that? You don't know how many times I've swung on somebody with my red stain up their asshole in last game and games before I played in there. Miss. She was on the other side of the wall and still fucking hits me. Oh yeah. I think this one's mine. So I got lucky. There's Devour. Oh, I run the same build. I had a feeling it's if she was running this, if she was running it or whatever. I had a feeling she might have been running that because I have a tendency to run Plaything, Devour, and Pentimento together. Because I really don't care if Devour gets popped because Plaything and Pentimento are my fucking ones I worry about. But sometimes it pops off to where I can get some kills, and sometimes it gets him fucking killed immediately. I was playing yesterday. No sooner than spawned into the map, started one chase. I was like, oh well, there goes my Devour.
But if they actually follow through and stick with their new anti-cancer, which I really think they should.
Oh, they will.
Actually, now that I think about it, the Haggard is a new meta.
How's that?
Well, the Haggard
No, hardly. Not very many of them need to be there. Really, to camp. So yeah, you can camp with the Hag, or you can't camp with the Demigorgon. Camp with the Onryo. Should probably run a mint rag. I didn't see not mint rag, but rusty shackles because I haven't seen no traps around. We both looking for hatch.
But this is at least though that camp focus on
Yep.
of course.
Yep. Oh yeah, she's gonna go through the other door. Gonna give me time to open this door, and I should be able to get out clean, or at least with one hit, or well, I should get out clean, hopefully. Nope. Wow. 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 She was able to go all. She was able to go all the way across the map, and then come back. Like, she has to be running mint rag and mint rag to teleport like that if that was a teleport. Yeah. Got to call it or what? I pretty much called her entire build, didn't I? I run almost that exact same build. So she's running she's running make your choice, which I usually don't run, but she's running Penamento, Devour Hope, Plaything. I usually just run a whole complete, unless I'm having trouble keeping gens throughout some of the matches. Sometimes I'll run like Ruin or a Blood Favor just to have a full hex build. Just to have a full hex build so I can make sure Penamento pops off. I also like to run that build with Huntress because Stealthy Huntress fucking fucks with people.
The one thing I will say, if that person wants to do it, I would flat out call him out. It says, just ask him, hey, are you able to play the hag without running an hero?
Even I don't. It's hard. It's hard to play the hag without running heroes or purples. I've tried it.
Oh, well, I'm not saying it's easy. It does require skill, but the fact of the matter is that it boils down to the fact is that you have to play as a skillful DBD player and not resort to just bitch trap it to the hook every fucking time.
Yeah.
I can understand, popping up at a generator and not.
Yeah.
I can also understand it at endgame, bitch trapping the door and bitch trapping a location, so that way all you gotta, essentially, you only can do it with mint rag, but be able to literally just bounce door to door.
You have to reset your trap every time, but still, yeah.
Oh yeah, it does not take that long.
No. Oh yeah. Enough to put a trap that you know will be in an obvious spot that you know they're going to wipe away. So that way you're like, okay, I'm clear, I'm good with the hook. But then teleport right to the trap you're getting behind them and get right on them. And also run Make Your Choice. Yeah, I don't run Make. I've run it a few times, but I don't really get much. I really don't get much value out of it, so I don't run it that much anymore. Hardly at all.
Really? Well, the only way you get much value out of Make Your Choice is by playing like War, where you either got the Onryo and you immediately teleport to TV, so you can jump right on it when the person gets on the hook and kind of pay for that.
Yeah.
Or just by straight up maintaining constantly, jumping on them whenever they see you on the hook, and either way, it doesn't work for you.
No.
Now, I can understand returning back to the hook if you don't got it, if you can't if you lost them, you go back to it at the return spot and try to reestablish it.
Don't run anything to go anywhere. I'm fucking running a whiteboard. I'm tired of going to the fucking farm.
Well, actually, I'm bouncing out.
Oh,
'Cause I
okay.
got to get ready for
Oh, I
bed.
didn't know it was that late.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the one. Now, after playing this match, that's the one thing that kind of realized that whenever we reintroduce this, where you can pretty much kind of built-in inputs that they do a camp or a tight proxy, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just start pumping up our teleport killers so that way, as soon as they get off the hook, bam!
Oh yeah.
But the difference is that there's ways to combat that too.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
as I was saying before, if you can tell who the killer is, yeah, I understand that the killer names will be a little bit upset, quotation marks, but fuck you, that makes for a better game.
Yeah.
Because that balances out the field. We fight you because you're gonna make your build on who you're seeing. We're gonna make our build on our seat, and then it goes back to straight up basic skills of the game.
Yeah.
Because everybody like it's talking about balance, and you've been told perks are only supposed to be perks. They're not supposed to be so OP that they guarantee a win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On both sides.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like with no ed or anything like that. Cause I feel, cause yeah, no ed, you're beat, and then all of a sudden no ed procs, and you can get a 4K because everybody's
Oh yeah. I mean, at least with Devour, there's always a way to combat it.
Oh yeah.
And technically, yes, there's a way to combat no end. Technically, yes, but it's so deep into the game, it don't fucking matter.
It doesn't seem like it matters.
And Devour, that's something the killer has to build up to.
Oh yeah, you got to do certain
Build you
parameters.
up enough.
You got to do certain
Yeah,
parameters. You can't be too close to the hook with the unhook. Blah blah blah. This, that, and the other. But yet
and
with no ed, all you have to do is just not be good.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much, pretty much, it's just suck at everything. Slowing down gen progression because of hooking. Patrolling gens. If, like I said, the only reason that perk is there is to give people that suck motivation to still play killer.
Yeah. Like I said, I've
That's
only used it.
all it is.
I used to use it when I first started playing, but yeah, there's way stronger perks.
Oh yeah, and also it prevents shitty killers from working to get better
Oh yeah.
because it's that instant gratification thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Huntress.
but like I said, I'm really forward to the that camping thing. But I got a feeling one or two things are gonna happen. It's gonna go on the PC. Killers are gonna say, no, this isn't fair. This is no fun. I don't like this. And
Nah,
shelve it.
I don't see that.
Or it is going to survive. And within 3 days, all the shitty killer names are going to figure out a way to cheat.
Well, you've already figured out one with the teleport killers and
Yeah,
everything.
teleport. I mean, like I said, the way to combat that would make it balanced all around. Is that we know who the killer is in the lobby. Know the start of the game. That way we can say, nope, don't want to play him, not you, bounce.
Oh yeah.
If somebody wants to play him, because you somebody immediately jumps in, no matter what. And there's enough people playing a game where the most I don't think anybody will have to wait is 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the fact is, and if you keep getting
Yeah.
Move out of your comfort zone. There's 50 fucking killers in the goddamn
Oh,
game.
there's 31 killers in the game.
Okay, 31 killers in the game right now. And just because the killer that you want to play right now, just because he's an easy button killer and everybody else is running him, fine. You're gonna have to wait.
Oh yeah.
And also, you're gonna have to realize that the survivors are gonna be making builds around you. So you're gonna have to use your skills and also but also at the same time, whenever Kill says, well, they can do it. Yeah, that's true, but they're still.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, now combat. And then and like I said, except for
Oh yeah. Really? Oh yeah. Depends on how bad of the campers and whatnot, but yeah, you still get all the endurance status effects and everything. Well, you'd get BT'd, and then you would have to heal up, and then get then get re-injured, and then re-hit while you're re-injured while off the records endurance status effect to work. Oh yeah.
Get away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I highly doubt it. Go ahead, hold out. Go ahead.
Oh, they still swing to hit it. You know, you can hit it to get rid of it. Hit it to get rid of it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But at least,
Oh yeah. And still though it hides your scratch marks and blood pools for 60, 90, 60, 70 seconds anyways, even after you get hit.
Oh yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
Alrighty, man. Well,
All right, later on, Joe. Be careful. Oh, where'd you go, Dwight? What up? You just missed Joe. Oh yeah, I've been on for the past 132 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does that. It does that with Joe a lot of the times. That he'll be on, and and there's been times that he's been on, and like when he sends me a message, I go to send him a message. It shows that he's on with the green thing and saying what he's doing. But then whenever I check the friends list, it says he hasn't been on since yesterday doing whatever. So I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's did that to me many a times where I've just gotten to the point where if he's not on a time where he's usually on, I'll just send him a message like, hey man, you on? And then I'll get his message back. I am now, or yeah, I'm on, or whatever. Because and then I'll just tell him what's going on, and it either fixes itself after a while, or he has to reset something, either reset the Xbox or go into his things and turn himself back online.
Like I said, it was weird. Oh yeah, this is like really throwing me off having Sundays and Mondays off.
Oh yeah.
Because like all day yesterday felt like a Saturday.
Oh yeah. Really? Fucking hit the dead hard button. I hit the dead hard button. I don't even know why I run that fucking card. I play killer. Everybody and their grandma dead hards on me, and I can't fucking get a hit on anybody. But yeah, they didn't allow me to get hooked. I pushed the fucking dead hard button. Pisses me off. Oh, sweet, med kit. I'm not gonna heal that much. Come on.
Yeah, yesterday I was all guys trying to do the squad thing.
Oh yeah.
Man, that is so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's a team of 4.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's either
Damn. It does sound a little. Oh, I can imagine. I know how hard it is just fucking doing duos with me and you.
Did you hear where
Yes, she broke her foot in that New Japan Women's Championship match thing.
yeah, like I'm watching the
Yeah, because that was they was trying to improvise. They was trying to improvise. But yeah, they was apparently from what everybody was saying, because it was gonna be weird if she lost 2 matches right in a row. Was she was probably gonna win the belt because she's Mercedes Moné / Sasha Banks. So she's you know, trying to bring prestige to the new belt and everything like that. And then when she broke her foot, they tried to improvise like that one time where Neville broke his foot and Chris Jericho was trying to roll him up real quick and get the 3 count, because that's not how the match was supposed to end. And then Jericho got up in his face and said, blah, 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 started pushing him and hitting him and whatnot. And motherfucker's got a broken foot and started slapping him around. So the referee disqualified Chris Jericho real quick.
Yeah. Who is that again?
Neville, Pac.
Neville, that's right.
No, was it Neville or was it Jason Bourne? No, it was Neville. It was Neville. I second guessed myself. For some odd reason, I thought it was Jason Bourne, or not Jason Bourne, but Evan Bourne for a second. Or whatever the fuck he's called now.
I can't think of it.
But yeah, apparently they went to, because apparently her finisher, the woman's finisher that that beat Mercedes is a power bomb. So she hit her finish, you know, to make it look good, you know, because all Mercedes had was a broken foot. It's not like she had a concussion or a messed up neck or anything, and so they was going to do a quick end like that, and then like you said, the referee didn't know what was going on and was like, it's not the end. I'm not counting 3. But like WrestleMania 30, when Ronda's shoulder was clearly up, and the referee just went ahead and counted 3 because he was told to end the match, because they was running along on time. You can't tell me that he couldn't have pulled up for the 3. Oh, her shoulder's up, and then Becky could have like rolled her up in like a small package instead of a crucifix, and kept her shoulders down that way for another quick pin right there, and it'd been over in like 2 more seconds. You know, instead of being over there, it would have been over like maybe 5 seconds later. You know what I mean?
Right.
But still, though, yeah. Apparently, that wasn't the finish of the match.
Streaming.
Oh, I've been streaming for the past 139 minutes. Really, this is gonna force me in?
Just notified me. It's weird.
But yeah. That's like at one time in New Japan. I think New Japan's kind of bad about that, because there was one time in New Japan Cup, I think it was. It was Kenny Omega versus Evil, and they was wrestling around, and something happened to where Evil got legit got knocked out. It was like he was out, like he was all but dead weight from some of the clips I seen. And Kenny Omega tried to like pin him or whatever, or tell the referee like he's out. I'm gonna pin him, and the referee wouldn't count to 3 until Omega hit his finish. So Omega gutted his big ass up and hit the finish 1, 2, 3. But yeah, but the referee wouldn't, you know, call the match or pin or whatever, because, you know, Kenny Omega didn't do the finish that they discussed, instead of, you know, fucking improvising like real wrestlers do, in my opinion. One thing to go out there and do moves that you write down on a piece of paper and say, all right, 5 minutes in the match, I get to do a double flip, back flip, 4 flip, flip flop, and then 7 minutes in the match, you get to do a flip flop, flip flop moves, and then if something happens where they don't get to do those moves, they're just fucking lost. Like, what do we do now? Yeah, to me, that's not wrestling. It's one thing to call the match like in the locker room or however they are coming with a preset match, and be like, this is what we're going to do, like Bret Hart used to do or whatever. But he also had the skills, the knowledge, the know-how to, if something went wrong, he knew how to improvise. You know, he always had like a contingency plan. So like if spot A in a spot like 13 in a long line of 20 spot match either didn't go off right, or something happened to where it didn't happen right, you know, they just wouldn't stop and look at each other and then restart the spot like they do nowadays. Bret Hart would like grab a headlock, flipping down, they would wrestle around a little bit and make it look like they're wrestling, and then 2 or 3 minutes later, before you forgot about the mess up, they're doing that spot, and you're like, oh, that was neat, instead of you going, oh, so that's what they was going to do 2 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Because that happens a lot, and I think that's the biggest reason why I don't like Omega and the Young Buck matches particularly more the Young Bucks than Kenny Omega, is that they just get into a match, and if something happens, same way with the Lucha Brothers, I've seen it happen with them a bunch of times. If they don't get their spot off completely right the first time, they try and try again and try again, try again, and it's just like, you guys can stop, do something else now. We understand that you're trying to, do a double backflip, whatchamacallit thing, but you're not gonna get it right now. Do something else. And to me, that just exposes, the business is already exposed, but it's that moment in a movie to where, you're watching a movie and all of a sudden the movie reminds you you're watching a movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't care how fake something is. I don't care if I'm watching superheroes fly around the galaxy to stop someone with a fucking metal fist thingy that can destroy half the entire population of the whole entire cosmos with a snap of his finger. If somehow in the middle of that you look at you do something to where I go, all right, this is a fucking movie. I'm out of the movie now. You know what I mean?
Well, and so I've been
You need to go out, don't you, dog?
I've been listening to them, driving to and from work. It's like an hour drive.
Yeah.
And the other day was rough because the one where right after
Oh yeah. I have a tendency to either skip those episodes or skip those segments, like whenever they're coming up like they're going to talk about them. I'll kind of fast forward whenever I used to have an MP3 player. No barks, no bays. You know the rules, dog. I'd get to those parts and I just kind of fast forward through them, so I wouldn't hear him crying or I wouldn't get all emotional when I'm sitting there trying to sweep the floor.
But it was on, I think, the episode right before that. One thing that Cornette called out, and it gets to me too, so I'm glad that he mentioned it. But I guess it was a match between like Braun Strowman and Omos.
Yeah, they fought back in those times.
Yeah, because this was back in January. But the whole fact where it's those two guys and they have a 5-foot-tall female referee. Because if shit hits the fan, what is a 5-foot-tall female referee going to do to break them up? It's not the exact fucking same thing Earl Hebner or any other fucking referees in wrestling are going to do. Absolutely fucking nothing. So it doesn't matter who's in the ring counting the 1, 2, 3 or saying you're disqualified. Yeah. The reason the referees don't get. Yeah, but Aubrey's bigger than is bigger than and in better shape than Mike Knox, and you feel that he can stop. You feel that Mike Knox can stop Wardlow more efficiently than Aubrey. If Wardlow's any type of man, and especially if he's not playing a heel, he's not going to hit Aubrey no matter what, because he's a face and he's a man. He's not going to, the man code and whatnot, he's not going to hit a woman. If Mike Knox is in front of him, he's going to lay out Mike Knox with one punch, probably kill the motherfucker, and then he can do whatever the hell he wants in the match, babyface or not. And the same, and also the same thing again. Like I said, Mike Knox is probably not much more heavier than little Aubrey, or whoever else that you're talking about in that match from the WWE. I don't know the women's wrestlers' names or the women's referee names in WWE, but there's referees that are smaller than some of them women's referees that are in matches with the same peoples, and you're telling me it is okay for that referee that is smaller than one of the women's referees to be in a match with Almost and Braun Strowman, but if you put a woman in there, now you can't believe anything just because she's a woman. I can't explain it. It throws it off for me. That's my own opinion on it, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's an asinine opinion in my opinion, because all referees are meant to be diminutive. Meant to be the smaller person in the match, meant to be the authority in the match. That's why there's the smaller person, or the smaller, statured person, except for that one soul body ref that would look like he fucking worked out as much as regular rest.
What the fuck was that?
The rest of the wrestlers or whatnot. But that's the whole point. Is the only reason the wrestlers didn't destroy the referees is because they had the power of the office.
in their position. So if they did destroy that referee on purpose, they could get fined, they can get suspended, they could lose their job, they could lose their title, they could lose their whatever, and even the most diabolical heel is not going to want to lose his position, especially if he's going after like say Dusty Rhodes and Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper is not going to make it. Is not going to beat up a referee bad enough unless if it's one of them street fight matches and the referees don't have no power, or he already knows he's going to leave and he wants to leave a big impression as he's leaving or whatever. But if he's in the middle of something with Dusty Rhodes, he's not going to do anything to anybody that has any type of power to make him disappear to where he can't finish what he's doing with Dusty Rhodes. And therefore, Dusty Rhodes, he's not going to beat up the referee because A, he's the good guy, and B, he wants to get his hands on Piper and destroy Piper, not the referee. So it works either way. No matter if it's a 2-foot alien with a club foot counting the three count in the middle of the ring, he still has the power of the office, quote unquote, or the company, to where if he's egregiously hurt, they take the steps. They can fine, they can suspend, they can outright fire, or they can strip the title from him. They don't do that no more because nobody gives a shit anymore. But I remember the time the referees used to have that type of power. No matter at one time they was all male, but no matter what their gender was, they have that power to where if you mess with them purposefully, you get in trouble. Whether you lose money you don't want to lose, whether you're someone, whether you're a shit heel that's like a redneck that don't have enough money, don't have very much money, so a $20,000 fine is probably going to break you, so you don't want that. If you're someone like MJF, where a $25,000 fine's in your fucking sock, then they're going to take the title from him. He doesn't want that. He's not going to do anything to get the title taken from him. That's the reason why the referees are there. It's because they're the power of the rules, unless if it's a no rules match. Then they're just there to count 1, 2, 3, and then in that instance, someone that might not be quite as big as Wardlow might not want to be in that match because he's going to get whooped by Wardlow or whoever, because there's no rules. He can just destroy the referee anytime he wants to. Or if you're in a match with Brock Lesnar, because he just doesn't care, apparently. Because you've seen how easy Brock Lesnar picked that one referee up that lived here in town, that used to live here in town, right?
Rudy, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen how easy he picked him up, right?
Yeah.
And I would say he's at the very least 50 to 100 pounds a lot heavier than Aubrey Edwards or any of the other female referees in WWE. If Brock Lesnar wanted to snap up a female referee the way he snapped her up, just for heat, he would have did it. It doesn't matter what if it would have been a male or a female, or how heavy or how light they were, because he's Brock Lesnar. Same way with Almost and Braun Strowman. If they want to smash a referee, female or male, they can do it, because those referees, female or male, are almost as big as their leg, maybe, depending on if the referee had a meal that day or not. So it's the same difference. Because and also the reason the referees are smaller, more diminutive, or not as big as the referees, except for maybe the one that was the NWO referee, because he came from a long line of wrestling families, and he actually was a wrestler until he hurt himself, and then he had to become a referee. Mike Anderson or Randy Anderson, I think it was. It was one of the Anderson brothers. But the reason they made him smaller than the wrestlers and everything like that, because even Jim Cornette complains about how the referees, male or female, are just as big as someone as Johnny Gargano. So why the hell are they in there trying to? So why?
But then again,
why
he
can't they
complains
stop Johnny?
about the small wrestlers like Gargano's size, saying that they're unbelievable.
Exactly. Well, yeah, they are unbelievable if they're going against someone that's bigger than him. Like if you put Gargano versus Almost, and you have Gargano getting badass offense against Almost. Yeah, that's not really believable. You can get the hope spots here and there, but he shouldn't be fucking whooping Almost's ass, especially now the way Almost is whipping ass.
Well,
but what I'm saying is the reason the referees were small,
to where he uses his speed and his size to be able to slide under Almost's legs to.
I don't care how fast you. Almost is quick. All right, let's take Almost out of the equation. Brock Lesnar. He is a fast, big motherfucker. All he has to do is grab you and slam you, and then mount you and punch you, and you're dead. I don't care how fast you are. He will catch you, and he will destroy you. And he's one of the faster big wrestlers, if not one of the fastest big wrestlers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Because when he wants to go, he can go. So I don't care how fast this small dude Johnny Gargano is. Brock Lesnar's probably going to catch him sooner or later, or make him, or he's smart enough as a wrestler, if wrestling was real, to let Johnny Gargano get overconfident, catch him in midair, match is over. So they have to just catch him in midair, flip him up, F5, pick him back up, F5, pick him back up, F5, 1, 2, 3, match is over. I don't care who you are. Even the Undertaker gets killed by 3 F5s.
When's the last time you logged
except
into
for
Fall
Roman
Guys?
Reigns. What's that?
When's the last time you logged into Fall Guys?
Last time me and you played on
Oh,
why?
well, because they've got some new shit. They've got some new Ringside Royalty is the outfits. There's the Masked Fiend. There's Macho Man, Bianca Belair. Then in the next one is Magical Mayhem, which is Mankind and Rey Mysterio. And then there's WWE Royal Bundle, which is Undertaker, Asuka, and Xavier Woods.
I'm surprised there's no Becky Lynch.
Yeah, like I said, it's just weird. But yeah, that's available, and they're all for the whatever the, not the kudos, the Starbucks.
Yeah.
So I need to
That's cool.
earn some Starbucks.
Well, Starbucks you actually have to buy.
Oh, you know, because you can unlock them through the past progress as well. You might only unlock 10 or 20 or whatever. for a
Yeah, but
level,
I'm pretty sure to eat, just even if you just wanted like the Undertaker or Asuka, I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1,000 Starbucks.
800. Or you can get
Still,
the
though.
bundle of Oscar, Xavier, and Undertaker. And then you can, like, the individual, the Undertaker, or the Mankind,
You just said
or
Oscar instead of Asuka. It's Asuka.
you can do the, yeah, you can get those, like, 800 individually.
Yeah.
And I'm at 400, so.
Well, there was a couple of them that you wanted that's been gone since then.
Yeah. Alright. I didn't realize how late it was, and so I'm going to play one round of Fall Guys, and I got to run the dogs, and I'll be back on the chat.
Cool.
But it's already after 9, and I've got to
Oh yeah.
do some shit around the house here. I've got to go do laundry, and then I got to meet up with, last Monday, well, the last couple Mondays, my buddy Max. There's this other guy down in Pueblo that plays Magic as well, and so went down to his place and played. And last week, Max had gotten me some hot sauces, and because all three of us are into it, and then so we got some Taco Bell box to eat the hot sauces on, and oh yeah, it was so good.
Nice.
Shit, maybe today I'll remember to stop by that Smoker Friendly down in Pueblo to see, check on those gummies, because I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, you'll have that. Excuse me.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna. Oh, I did qualify. I qualified 28. Yeah, that dab hit me pretty good.
Nice. All right. Well, I'll wait before I load a bow or I'll wait before I start this matchup because it seems like every time it's like, yeah, I'll load a bow, start, be on in a match. Son of a bitch.
It's like you're getting Fall Guys loading time on DVD.
Yep. Well, if I'm paying attention, which I am now, I'm at playing survivors at plus 100 blood points, so that means there's not as many survivors as there is killers right now. So that means I'm probably going to get a match Fall Guy time, so to speak. Or if I flip over to kill it, I'd have time to grind the bow down, or grind the bow out, tap it down, clean out the grinder a little bit, and then load the bowl, then pack it down real good, then go take a piss, and then come back, and then smoke the whole entire bowl, and then I might be in a lobby. Maybe be in a lobby.
This is a new level.
so. And I'm smoking out of my chillum, so. Don't worry about taking a shower, so I can stay on a little later. I do gotta go flip my laundry out.
This level is weird. Holy fuck. Oh, motherfucker. You dick.
Uh-oh, trying to grab you?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, this level is hard. Like, at the end, like, you know how on Ninja Warrior, usually their first thing is, like, where you have to jump, you know, like, left foot on the pillar, right foot on the pillar to get across the water at the beginning?
Yeah.
So there's, like, blocks that are sort of set up like this, except they're at a angle tilted towards you, kind of, so you have to like run up them at the angle, and yeah, that was difficult, but I still qualified.
Nice. Sounds like there's a bunch of new levels.
Yeah, I don't know if they've added any more since that last update, but that one was definitely one I have not played yet.
Because that was, like I said, I was having fun. Having fun playing and everything. That was just like one of my biggest gripes. It was like I would play a show, and whether I'd make it, whether I would not qualify the first one or make it through to like the second or third one, I'd play a new show, and it'd be the exact same race that started the first show, the previous show out. No variants, no differences. It'd be the exact same race. And then sometimes I would get the exact same race, but it'd be just instead of punchy fists, it's like flippy things or whatever. And it's just like, well, it's the exact same race. I just go around the flippy things like I normally go around the punchy things, and there's no difference. Yeah, I thought that was funny. You said there's 500 different matches and 500 different things here, and I was like, yeah, 5 different variants.
Oh shit! Yeah, made that somehow. Got lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was getting tired of playing like Dizzy Heights every time I would load on there. Like I'd play for like 2 hours or an hour, and play Dizzy Heights at least once every 30 minutes, if that, or if it took them that long to reload me into it.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it seems like it's definitely been. Oh shit, that sucked. It's been diversifying quite a bit more, uh, as far as giving a spread of the different levels.
Well, that's good. One is like the DoorDash one too. Fear monger. It's like the DoorDash one too. It's like I don't care how many different variants they put at the end, it's still the exact same thing. Hey.
See, nobody's qualified yet. Oh, come on. I should have made that. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna qualify. I was right. Alright. I gotta run my dogs. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
Cool, cool. Hopefully that'll give me enough time to finish this match and put all my laundry.
Shoot.
Quit moving, man. Shit. Hey, quit moving. I'm trying to fucking hit. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, there's no. This is fucking crazy. Didn't want to do this, Jim, but fuck it. Stupid zombie. Nice meat. All them purples. There was a tear tag. That was weird that well. Find the spot. There we go. And I get my syringe. Go. I might get benevolency out of this. Are we should go to. Go. Two with one burst, bust the stone, baby. Let's go, two birds with one stone. Pull up. Remember I missed it? What? Oh, I jumped out. Don't know why I jumped in that lot. I should have kept going. Holy shit, where the fuck did you come from? I'm gonna get a chance to rest here. God damn it. There's no need for this at Fort Gens, my guy. No need for this at Fort Gens, my guy. Give her a head so someone can at least get out of here. Hopefully. Kind of proxying anyways. Nobody ran anything. Oh, did he run a fucking Amore? Oh, poor little baby. Poor little baby. We'll die over. Poor little baby. We're gonna get no Amore. Poor little baby. I would wait first. I'd have waited a second. You still might get this clean. Go. I need a tea bag, just go. Ugh. The fuck that is? Are you back? The Miz sucks. Okay, you're not back. shouldn't. Should be tired. Should be up.
All right. Randy must be flipping his laundry over. Do, do, do.
Are you back now?
Yep. It's funny. I just started singing along with the tune of this. It was like, Randy must be flipping his laundry now.
No, I came back, and then I went and checked on the dog because he was making noises, and then I came back again. This is the second time I've came back.
So it was crazy. The other night after we had gotten a shit ton of rain, I ran the dogs, came back in, and saw Ariel drop something out of her mouth on the floor, and it was a fucking frog. Like, okay, so there is no
That's hilarious.
body of water, no stream, lake, river, nothing within at least a 10-mile radius of my place. But, like,
That still doesn't mean there's such thing as desert frogs and stuff like that.
yeah, but what I think, because, hold on, I'm doing a dab once.
That's cool. Ooh, oh, we gotta fight in the moray. Woohoo!
But like up in Fountain, I know there is the stream that goes under the bridge up there. That's Fountain Creek or whatever I think's the name of it. And yeah, earlier in the week we got enough rain to where it had water, so I know it has to run somewhere to the east of me, which I mean that's got to be where it came from, because.
Yeah.
But that's only the second time I've ever seen frogs out here on my property. We've been out here for 4 or 5 years.
Right around there. Well, yeah, because you left before Grandma's been.
Well, no, I'm talking
Yeah,
about where
yeah.
I'm living now.
Uh-oh.
We've lived here for 4 years, 'cause I moved out here in 2016. It's been 7 years, coming up on 8.
Yep. Yay. Blood Lodge. Woot woot.
Oh. Man, that's
More fucking fearmongers, huh, bitch?
Oh, so
What's that?
I'm finally on the second. You remember how I told you last week before, I guess, that I had gotten those 4 grams for $30?
Yeah.
I'm finally on the second.
Damn.
Yeah, it's Bazooki's number 5.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's lasted me 3 weeks almost.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like you need to get you some good wax.
Oh yes, that would be nice.
'Cause,
Yeah, there ain't no good. There ain't even bad wax around here, except for, well, I wouldn't call the CBD CBD distillation stuff bad, but it's not like
Oh, yeah.
weed.
Real
know,
wax.
I'm
how
not
about
gonna.
that?
Yeah, well, it's technically real wax. It's just not the. It's just not the deltas that are illegal. That are, you know what I mean. It's different deltas. I think instead, different.
Yeah.
Because there's like I think there's like eight or nine different like chemical deltas or whatever, and I think you're the one that's telling me, or Joe was telling me, but the ones that are illegal nationwide all the way around is like 1, 2, and 3, which are the most psychoactive.
Yeah, and
most
that's
potent.
it's weird because it all just depends on where the one chemical is on the makeup of the atom.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
is what determines whether it's delta 1 through 9.
yeah. But Delta 8's been treating me right. I smoke a little bit of weed with it, and then I dab out on it. The only thing is if I don't get the dab pin hot, the dab thing hot enough, which I figured out that I just told him that I just needed to turn my a little flamethrower, my little
Torch.
thingamabobber up a little bit, and now it's getting torch. Now it's getting really nice and hot.
Nice.
And as long as but if I don't get it hot enough, it gets. I don't know if it's the silicone or just the way they distill it or whatever. I get like a rubbery taste almost. But if I get it hot enough, I don't get that flavor. I just get
Yeah.
the flavor of what it's supposed to taste like.
Well, and I know with regular wax, it has to, be a certain heat for it to combust and actually release the
Yeah.
D as well.
Yeah, like I said, I figured as long as it's red hot and I'm turning it into smoke, I'm combusting it. But yeah,
Damn it.
like I said, I might not get it hot enough sometimes and combust it all, and I might be just like inhaling,
Yeah. That's why I like
No boops?
mine. With my big torch, it doesn't take long at all to get the nail super hot, and I get it
Yeah.
to where it's glowing red. And then once it starts to fade away from the glowing red, is whenever I'll do my dab. Hey, it just told me you're live
Yeah.
streaming.
Been live streaming for the past 184 minutes.
Yeah, well, Corden did. You just started.
But yeah,
But it. Did I ever show you a picture of my rig? My actual bong setup that I bought back.
no,
Oh yeah,
I fucked up. Oops.
normally it's like a $200 piece. I paid like 110 for it.
Nice.
I think it's in the back room actually. Yeah, I have to go back there later. I'll try to remember to take a picture of it because I just if I have multiple people over and we're dabbing, I'll pull it out. But it's one of those, if it's just me, I can sit
It's
here.
Yeah, it's special occasion party dabber thing. Be like,
Yeah.
all right, there's like 6 people here. Let me go get Bertha. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we're gonna be smoking a lot of wax.
It's just like whenever you got a bunch of people over with the weed and whatever, and you're just like, all right, is everybody here? Yeah, fuck it, let's get fucking Big Bertha Andy out or whatever you want to call it, and get the big bong out with the big bowl.
Yeah,
And of course, you don't use it all the time, but it's there because it's a party.
exactly. I've only done this level once, and I sucked at it last time. Come on, get there. All right, sweet. I should qualify. Yes, 5th. Yeah, it's one of those, if Melissa dabbed more with me, then I'd keep it out here, but I can just keep it in the back room because it's a fucking big piece,
Oh yeah.
and it's, like I said, it's normally like a $200 rig, and I paid like 120 for it, I think. It's about the size of my forearm, But I like it because it's got the little glass banger on it. To me, I can judge how big of a dab I'm taking from it better because I have to load it up on a thing and then drop it into the fucking banger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I like about the like smoking out of like a bong dab, if you want to call it that, like an actual bong.
rig.
That with,
Yeah.
I guess they're called rigs, but they're basically bongs with a dabs nail on it, just with thicker glass, just in case. But But yeah, that's why I like smoking out of them because you take your little dab thing and you're like, all right, and you scrape out how much you say you think you are, and then you can just hit it or whatever. The little dab, no, the little pin thing, or the one I've been using, the last one I had, it took me a couple of
Oh
times to
fuck!
get used to it
God damn
because
it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ooh, sorry.
oh, you're fine. I got to worry about a killer that's around.
I'm trying to not fall. 4 out of 8 eliminated.
Yeah,
One of us will be the wiener.
I might as well practice again. If I don't get hooked, I'm gonna need it.
Can I make this jump? Yes. All right.
Know what I'm doing, dude. I've played this game a little bit. I know what I'm doing. You don't need to. I'll drop a flashbang on your face just out of principle.
All right. There's 4 of us left. Go, Buff! Damn it. I finished 3rd. That was intense. Yeah, I remember
All right.
whenever Marcus and I had first started hanging out, because he can do some pretty, he doesn't smoke cigarettes, he can do some pretty big dab rips. First time he put some on his little scoop and handed it to me, I was like, yo, no, let's dial this back a little bit there, Chief. I know what my limits are, and
You still want to have a conversation after we get done here? You might want to cut that in half.
yeah, and that is definitely well beyond what I'm going to be able to do, and I don't want to waste it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, his, and then, so Mark, he has his red card, so he used to, you know,
Nice.
whenever he'd go to the shop, whenever he'd get his check from the military, he'd go to his dispenser and he'd pick up like 3 or 4 grams of wax, but he would mix them all together in one container.
Oh damn.
And
So he didn't know which one he was scooping from, or did he actually like mix them together, or it was like a blend?
there was a blend of 4 different waxes. And
That's probably wild.
so I remember I had we were staying with a friend of ours at the time, Cassandra. So I went to Vans because Marcus and I and it was Magic night, so we were playing Magic. I didn't have any or I might have had 1 or 2 beers, but they were just regular beers. They weren't like the root beers or anything, you know, which normally fuck me up.
Yeah.
But I had
Yeah.
like maybe 1 or 2 beers, and then we went over to Marcus's, and I did 2 dabs of out of the mist. All right, over half-hour time, so normal time length between dabs. I left Marcus's. I remember I stopped at the gas station that was right by Vans, and all this, like, there was like 6 cop cars fucking headed up Academy. Like, you know, I was like, oh shit, well that's crazy. Well then, as I get, it's only like a 3-mile drive down Academy to get to Cassandra's house, and get to Cassandra's, to her apartment, and park in the parking lot, and all of a sudden I feel fucked up. Like,
You're just like, oh shit.
yeah, so I text Melissa and I'm like, hey, or call Melissa. I'm like, look, I did 2 dabs with Marcus. I'm really fucked up. I'll be up in just a minute. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Well, hang up the phone, and all of a sudden I get nauseous, and I open the car door and puke.
Damn.
Then apparently 30-ish minutes later, I made my way up to Cassandra's apartment. So, yeah, I was fucked up.
Damn.
That is the most fucked up I've ever gotten off of marijuana. Like, and I guess my overdose was pretty much passing the fuck out and puking.
Yep. Because you can't overdose on weed. You can just pass out. You can just pass out and then get hungry.
It was funny yesterday whenever I was at the dispensary. I forget I was talking to the bud tender about edibles, and there's another bud tender standing there. I was like, the worst thing, because she was like, yeah, but then sometimes you get to where you realize you ate too many edibles, and I said, look, the worst thing that's ever happened whenever I've eaten too many edibles was I've woken up 4 hours later. So to me, I can live with that.
Yeah, same here. You always you get that you get that feeling you're watching a movie or TV. You're like, man, maybe I shouldn't have finished off that brownie. And then, like you said, 2, 3, 4 hours later, you're like, holy fuck! All right, well, I guess I better get up and do something.
I know what it was. It was the bud tender and I. There's an edible they have at the dispensary where the company guarantees you will feel the effects of it within 5 to 10 minutes. Just because sometimes you might eat an edible and you might not feel it until a half hour later, and you're like, oh, well. And so you might have had the urge to eat another edible in between that time period. So
Or at
this
the very
one,
least, smoked a bowl or something.
yeah, so this one will hit you within 5 to 10 minutes, so that way you don't accidentally overeat edibles.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's what ended up getting to the conversation as far as, well, the worst thing that's ever happened to me was, you know, waking up 4 hours later.
Yep. That's the worst thing that's ever happened to me on weed. I've been mad that I've had to rewind. I've been mad that I've had to rewind the tape back in the VHS days and rewatch the movie I missed.
Yeah, there's
Fuck.
times that I still do that, like, especially wrestling. It's like I'll sit here, I'll get fucking dabbed out, and I'm watching New Japan, it's good, and then all of a sudden I wake up and some infomercials on. It's like, oh, okay, well, at least I did, the DVR didn't delete it.
I do that with YouTube. I do that with YouTube videos. I'll be watching those. The next thing you know, I'm like six things in. I was like, I wasn't on this guy's channel a while ago. What the fuck? I was watching D&D content. I'm not now. I'm over here watching Dungeons and Dragons stuff and watching people play board games.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching someone play Mario Brothers. What's going on
You
here?
just told me you're live streaming again.
194 minutes.
Oh my god, why am I struggling with this? I never have this much problem with this one. There we go, I got it. Cool.
Ooh, I said wage. Yeah, I might hop over and play something since you said there was an update or something.
Yeah, well, like I said, yeah, they got the new wrestlers. Let's see, I gotta meet maximum at noon. So yeah, I gotta leave here in about 45 minutes.
Shouldn't take that long for me to load up.
Oh no.
Coin on.
Yeah, so
Back out.
it's cool. David and Max, neither of them smoke weed. Max is in the Space Force, so he's definitely not able to. And
That always tickles me.
what, Space Force?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's like, dude, it's so hard, so weird for me because Houston and everything is Space Force base. So you see SFB.
That's
Yeah. But
I don't know. I understand, but I don't know. It just tickles me.
yeah. But neither of them smoke, so I think but both of them said it doesn't bother them, and because the dude, he has basically a Connex that with a table set up in it, and that's where we've been playing. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, just out back behind his house. I mean, he's got dogs and chickens too, and he lives right in the middle of town.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine like,
Well, I can't say anything. Our next door neighbor. Well, they're not technically next door neighbor. Cross alley neighbor, because you walk out the alley and it's a shortcut to get to Sam's. I mean, I used to take it. I mean, my dad used to take it. And there's a house that has a fucking chicken coop, a duck, and yeah, they got like I think they got like 2 chickens and 2 ducks with like 2 or 3 dogs.
huh?
Just right over here, just right by just not even a block away from Rick 718.
Yeah, there was a uh, whenever I worked at Cheapy's, um, there like literally like just right around uh back behind uh